Come on in to CC's Kitchen, where we're always doing something a little healthy. So what we're doing healthy today, we're going to have some stuffed flounder. So come on in, let's look at these ingredients and see what we're going to be using. So what we're going to use today, we have some crabs. These are just some regular snow crab legs. They're already frozen. So all we have to do is just bake these in the oven a little bit to get them unthawed. We also have some Parmesan cheese. We have some regular flounder, skinless filet. And we've already patted dry our fish here, our flounder. So they just laying out, waiting and ready. We're also going to be using some fresh spinach. I love spinach, guys. I just use that so much. So we have some spinach, and I've already chopped this spinach up and mixed it with the Parmesan cheese here. So this is just spinach and Parmesan cheese just waiting to go in this fish. Oh, it's going to be so delicious. We have some turkey bacon. Remember, we're always doing something healthy. So we're trying to learn how to be healthy in the kitchen. So we're using turkey bacon, and that's going to be just as delicious. And we have 2 tablespoons of pimentos. These are just regular diced pimentos. I just picked these up Food Line, Walmart, Publix, wherever you shop at, but it's just regular pimentos. I have a tablespoon of chopped green bell pepper. Have 2 tablespoons of buttermilk ranch. That's just the only thing that is a little unhealthy in this meal, but we're going to mix that. So that's buttermilk ranch, and we'll be using some fresh squeezed lemon in our crab meat here. So we're going to get this on together cooking. So I've already baked my crabs in the oven and chopped them up. So all I did was sprinkle some Old Bay seasoning and a little bit of black pepper on, and some garlic powder on my on the crab legs, and put them in the oven on 350 just for about 10 minutes for them to unthaw, because we're gonna cook them again anyway. So I just did that to get them a little cooked. So we have that. So what we're gonna do is we'll take our spinach, and we have our bacon, and we're just gonna lay that bacon right on top of that fish. It's just waiting for us. And we're just gonna do it, and I'm gonna move these 2 just for the sake here, and put them a little closer. So we have our bacon and our fish just like that, and we're gonna take, and you take your spinach mix. I almost forgot what this was. And we're just going to take some and layer. And you have to be a little careful not to put too much, because you want it to roll, or you can stuff it as much as you want to. But this is just that cheese and spinach. And this is so delicious. Since I don't, I eat fried fish sometimes. Not very regular, very seldom. So I'm always trying to find healthy ways to cook fish, because that's what I eat. Fish, salmon, turkey breast, chicken breast, and that's about all I cook in my kitchen. And I'm just going to take some of the bell peppers and just kind of drizzle those over there too. Oh guys, this is going to be so good. You're gonna love this. And I just mixed the rest of those little bit there. And so we'll lay that there. And I'm gonna take, excuse me, let me get my biscuits. So we're gonna take our pimentos, and we'll mix them in here. And our crab meat. So we'll mix that up really well. And I use 2 tablespoons, but since I have a lot more crab meat, I want to put a little bit more in here, because I want a little bit more. So I'm just going to take a little bit more. Yes. And mix that in there and get a little bit of the juices in there too from the pimentos. So we have that. And then we'll take the ranch buttermilk dressing. And we're going to stir this together in this crab meat. Look at that. And I'm doing this to show you live, and we just squeeze some fresh lemon juice in it. And that's right at about a teaspoon there. And that's your crab meat. Already. I use 1 tablespoon. I think I want to put a little tad bit. This is really enough. I really have enough, but I just want a little bit more. Just 1 little dip. There you go. Yes. You want to get it just right. Oh, yes. So I just added a tad bit more. Look at that. Because I wanted that consistency. Now, this is good. This is good. So we're just going to take this and just layer it on our meat here. Hands are already nice, clean, and washed. We always do that before we start anything in the kitchen. Especially now with COVID-19, we're doing a whole lot of that. We're washing and rewashing and washing and rewashing. Because we want to be extra clean in the kitchen. Look at that. This is going to be super duper delicious. Oh, super duper. Y'all heard of that before? Yes. You use super duper when you know you got a good meal going on. Okay? Now, and that's what we have here. And what we're going to do there, just keep focusing on that. I know your mouth is just watering. Oh my goodness, I know it is. I love Italian dressing. You all have seen me use this many a times, right, in my kitchen. So we're just going to dazzle just a little bit. We don't want a lot, just a little bit to give just a little bit. Yes, just to give it that little flavor and a little juice there. So once you have that, you just take your meat and look at that. You just start rolling it and just keep pushing your ingredients into the meat. And there you have a stuffed flounder. So what? And we're going to bake this in the oven on 400. Okay. So I'm just going to take this and put it on that baking dish. And we do have a tablespoon of melted butter. And I'm going to show you what we're going to do with that in a moment. Okay. So we're going to roll this other one here. Okay. So we got to get to eating healthy. Healthy eating is very important. Going to the gym is great. That's like 30%. But if you really want to change your body, walking is good, as I said. But we got to do healthy eating in the kitchen. So we're going to take our melted butter here. And we're going to rub it on our fish like this. I almost said chicken, but no, this is fish. That's because I cooked stuffed chicken breast as well. So, but this time we have stuffed flounder. Nice meal. Got guests coming over. Tired of cooking the same thing over and over. Everybody have fried fish all the time. You can bake this in the oven. So we're going to bake it because it doesn't take long to bake in the oven on 400. So what we're going to do is bake it for about 7 minutes. And after we bake it for about 7 minutes, then we're going to broil it. Put our oven on broil so it can brown. And so what I have here is some orange pepper. So you notice that I did not use salt. You notice that I did not use salt. I did not use salt because this seasoning have salt in it already. Okay, so we already have sodium in here, so we're just used to sodium that's in here. And this is some good orange pepper, so it's made with orange zest, black pepper, little garlic in here, and also we're just going to drizzle this on our fish. And this season is a little salty. I have a habit of tasting my seasoning before I put it on my food, just to see, so I'll know how much I need to use. Okay. So that'll give it some nice color there. If I need to roll it, sometimes, you know, I'll roll it like this to get it under there as well. Or you can slide it in your pan like that, just to get some of the other ones under the bottom there. And so this is unsalted butter. So just use the rest of that in both. So what we're going to do, we're going to slide this in the oven, and then you're going to come back and I'm going to show you the finished product of this stuffed salmon with spinach, Parmesan cheese, turkey bacon, crab meat. Oh my goodness, this is going to be so delicious. I can't wait. Yes, so stay. We're going to see the finished product and you're going to love it. Yes. Okay, so our flounder is done. So we did cook it like 6 minutes on bake at 400, and then we turned our oven on broil and we baked it on broil for about 7 minutes. So here we are, and you know, presentation is everything when you are serving your meal. So we're going to put it there on top of a bed of lettuce and some tomatoes, and then we're going to take that same Italian dressing and just drizzle it a little bit on the top there, and oh my goodness, look at that. And I'm going to get a fork, and I just want to yeah, so we're going to get this fork, and then we're going to look at that. Oh my gosh, and just slice right through that. Look at that. It's going to be delicious, guys. So that is what we have there, our stuffed salmon. Did I say salmon? So here we are, stuffed flounder from CC's Kitchen.